Here's a run through of the 11-ounce mug animation mock-up. This is the one with the coloured handle and rim. The first thing you need to do is extract or download all the files. There should be the PSD and 3 other files are needed for the animation. So extract all 4 files into the same place on your hard drive, keep them together. Then open up the PSD, turn off this black layer. If you're happy with the black rim and handle, all you need to do is go to step 1, which is at the bottom here. Double click the smart object, and then step 2, double click this one and keep it hidden. In there you go File, Place Embedded, and then navigate onto your hard drive to find your designs. Once you've done that, you'll be prompted to save this. Make sure you say yes. And close this one. Make sure you say yes to this. And there you go. You can preview your frames by dragging this across. And then when you're ready, all you need to do is click on Render Video. I suggest going with these defaults, but the main thing you want to change is the name, and then select folder to determine where you want to save it. If you're on a Mac, you might want to switch to QuickTime. Apart from that, hit Render. And then the speed of this is dependent on how fast your machine is. It can take a minute or so. Once it's finished, just navigate to wherever you saved it on your hard drive, and then click the animation there, check it's okay, and that's all done. The other things to mention about the mock-up are you've got the ability to switch the background to one of your own choosing. Just select the background and then go File, Place Embedded. If you haven't got Place Embedded, just open it up in another tab, select it all, and then paste it in here. There's a shadow you can turn on and off, or if you prefer, just choose the opacity there, change the level of shadow. If you need to change the color of the rim, it's the rim and the handle, it's here. It's this purple. If you double click color overlay, this pop-up will appear. So it's the color overlay, and keep it on multiply, and then change that to whatever you like. It's possible to change the rim and the handle independent of each other if you wanted to. You just have to move this effect onto both of these. Instead of being on the folder, move it onto this, and then let's do it. Move that onto the rim, and then holding down Alt, duplicate it onto the handle, and then if you wanted, you could just now change them independently of one another. You could also change the colour of the mug if you wanted to. The same way, it's got the colour overlay here. These parts here are those little areas here just before it meets the mug. There's a colour overlay there. You can change that. So for example, if you wanted a red mug, change that to red, and go to the main part of the mug, which is this part, change that colour overlay. And I think that's all there is to talk about.